My name is Ross. I'm the manager here at Broken Spoke Bike Studio. We do new and used bikes. Now here in winter we're doing fat bikes. And I've been working on bikes for about 20 years, so we're a full service shop as well.
I'm George Kapitz, owner-operator of Broken Spoke Bike Studio.
We're at 151 North Broadway, 2 doors down from Kavarna. That's the easiest to remember for most people, like between Walnut and Dousman.
This is our newest location here in Green Bay. Started off in Manitowoc 4 years ago, I believe, 2010. Established that one, and after 1 year we opened up a Two Rivers location.
The most up-to-date would actually be our Facebook page at this point. It's Broken Spoke Bike Studio Green Bay, and that gets checked every day, and it's a good place to look for updates and group rides and stuff like that.
Full service bike shop. We'll do just something as simple as a basic tune-up, a wheel true, changing a tire tuber. We'll go down to a full tune-up, cleaning drivetrain, all the way to a complete overhaul. Breaking the frame all the way down and completely rebuilding it back up.
Yeah, we're open all winter. We're one of the biggest dealers of fat tire snow bikes in the state. So George and I race fat bikes all winter. It's something we're really passionate about. So as you can see, I was working on one behind me here, and that's what keeps us open throughout the winter.
There's definitely kind of an expression into fat biking. There's many different, avenues of it. You can get into the racing aspect, you can get into adventure, winter camping.
Fat biking is definitely something that's gaining popularity really fast. There's a lot more areas to ride them going in around the state. Typically they're groomed with either snowshoe or snowmobile, and so they're packed down like cross-country ski trail. And what that means is that you can mountain bike all winter just like you can in summer. You can, if you're addicted to mountain biking, now you don't have to stop for 6 months out of the year anymore. You can do it all winter. So it really does a lot for people's mental well-being in winter, I think, to be able to get out and be active as opposed to being cooped up.
Typically, in past, bike shops go into like a hibernation and just kind of work on projects, builds, stuff like that. And, you don't get a whole ton of foot traffic. But with this whole fat bike movement, we have customers in and out. Not as quite as busy as what spring, summer is, but we're constantly building bikes and getting gear set up for winter fat riding. Right now in the cycling industry, it's really catching on as far as like mainstream goes. Seems like every company out there now has its own fat bike. We jumped on board, right when it started becoming a thing. So we kind of built it and established it in northeastern Wisconsin.
Point Beach State Park in Manitowoc, December 6th at noon is it's Global Fat Bike Day. So we're gonna have a huge group out there of all folks on fat bikes. And I believe last year there were 50, 60 people out there. And it's a good time. We ride up and down the beach and get together at one of the local eateries and whatnot. It's surprising what people just have around. What people might have just sitting in their basement for 30 years might be pretty astonishing to us, but a lot of these people don't necessarily know what they have. So, but anyway, yeah, people bring bikes in. We buy bikes more so in spring, not so much this time of year, but we do consignment and trade-ins and whatnot. That's my favorite thing to do, essentially, is when I get to make creations pretty regularly. In the past week, I've put together 4 bikes just out of stuff that we've had laying around, and it is definitely a form of artistic expression because I can, I've got colored rims and I get to decide what colored parts go on these bikes and whatnot, so it's pretty fun.
So it seems like, the whole bicycle industry and the whole silent sport market is really growing in the Midwest. A lot of towns and even states are putting a lot of money into the silent sport markets. I think what Broken Spoke is or what it has become is definitely has been driven off passion. I think Ross brought that up earlier. We just all love riding bikes and pretty much would be rather riding bikes than in the shop, but to share that, I think people feed off of that and makes people comfortable when they come in here.
It's
It's not a kind of a pressure sale detail store. It's like, hey, we'll talk bikes with you.